Okay, it is the 21st of September, and it's in the evening at 4:10. Just got some plants inside my dad's house, and we planted some spinach about a week ago, maybe somewhere around there, and it came up a few days after. Planted carrots a couple days after we planted the spinach. It came up also. So that's what these are. These are carrots. These are spinach, and there's another one coming up barely right there. And here, just for fun, planted some dandelions because I really like those, even though they're a weed. There's barely something coming up. It's hard to see, but like it's just like barely popping out of the dirt. It's like that thing right there. And there's another one barely popping out right there also, so that's good. There's some poofball dandelions in our yard, so I picked those up and then planted them in here just for fun. So that's kind of this. There's Loki, and then outside we've been having a lot of yellow jackets swarming around back here. There's Oreo right there. We trimmed this bush a little bit. This is kind of where the yellow jackets have been swarming around. And it's just spraying them and hosing them down with stuff, and they still been swarming around. So yeah, got all those traps too, and they are doing stuff and not enough. And so yeah, I guess, yeah, and this is just gonna be a vlog, and I guess kind of a garden tour at my dad's house. I don't know, because we've started planting an indoor garden, and it'll go for the whole winter, which will be nice. So yeah, Douglas fir is doing good. Not really got nothing much. This tree is like, leaves are going, kind of getting lost. I think they're losing those leaves. Or is it infected? I can't tell. I see a lot of gnats swarming around it. I think it's fine. There's been a lot of gnats swarming around everywhere. There's Oreo. A lot of weeds in here. The succulents, they kind of, this is how they are. Like, the weeds took over, but they're right here. Then there's all these too. I'll have to weed this area out, and then there's those. Those weeds take over so fast. Anyways, that's that. And then back here, we got these things. And then they chopped down a lot of trees on the trail. And yeah. And there's that kitty that comes by all the time called Gray Stripe. He might be hunting or something, but he's cute. And then, as you can see, there's some trees over there changing. Some autumn blaze maple trees. The trees have been changing earlier this year a little bit just because of the drought or whatever. And the sprinklers are turned off because of the drought. The grass is dying. So yeah, there's just all this stuff. It's actually in the 60s and 70s right now. This morning was in the upper 30s, and I feel like temperature, in lower 40s for the temperature. It was chilly like that yesterday morning too, just a little bit colder. This autumn blaze maple tree is starting to change a little bit, and then here's our honey locust. They're starting to get a little bit yellow at the top. I'll have to show you another area. Weeds and all these saplings, and this stuff, and then these bushes, and then all that stuff. The weeds under there. So yeah, you can kind of see there's some parts of the honey locust changing yellow now. It's only the 21st of September, but time goes by fast. So yeah, the leaves are pretty cool looking, and then all this stuff under here, a bunch of weeds. And there's also flowers and perennials there that just aren't blooming, so the weeds are just kind of giving it some coverage, making it look like there's just something there, not just plain dirt. And then, yeah, on the side yard, I got these terrible weeds. They had them last year and this year too. They're really awful. They're like, oh, yeah, they're really spiky. I hate them. They stick to everything, and they stick to your socks so easily. They're just really bad weeds. They're disgusting. They're like these things. They come from there somewhere, and there's a bunch of them, and they stick to everything, and they get stuck in a cat's fur and hard to get out, and they whine when we try to get that out of their fur. So anyways, Yeah, that's all these weeds, and then these are the hollyhocks. They've been done blooming for a while now. These are all the seeds from them now. So yeah, those are the hollyhock seeds. The neighbor's air conditioner just turned on. It's the second time my air conditioners came on right in my video. It's kind of funny. So yeah, these were all the flowers, and then they're just, yeah. And then there's more over here. I didn't even realize these were still blooming. They're still kind of blooming down there. And these ones are pretty much done. These are pretty much done. These are those spike ball things. Those things are so stupid. Like, see how, like, I barely even touch it and it just sticks to my finger. Well, it didn't like that time, but it was before. Like, it like sticky and it sucks. Here's our flagpole. We need to change our flag out because it's been so windy lately. Just, well, not today and yesterday, but the day before, and before that it's just windy all day. These are weird, but they've been in our yard. Just in this area, which I literally had this all dirt in the spring. Now it's all this. So much for that. All that weeding did nothing, but I'll do it again sometime, and they'll eventually, the weeds will come back if you don't stay on top of them. But you know, yeah. And the people across the street, they're quaking aspen trees starting to turn yellow barely. So trees around here are starting to change. So yeah, just barely though. Other places like Vermont, they're changing, I guess. So that's cool. Yeah, and that's about it. I mean, that was for the garden, for the vlog. High school's been good. Not going tomorrow because I have all these dumb appointments I have to do all day. So yeah, everything else has been fine. This is one of our bushes that gets those white smelling flowers, white flowers that smell good in the spring. Get these little berries in the fall. I think it's called a golden private bush, but I don't know for sure. But it's a really cool bush. So yeah, well, that's about it. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'll keep y'all updated.